Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, let's say it like we mean it. Good afternoon, Poet Nation. We welcome you here today on this occasion to honor the class of 2018. We ask for your patience. We ask for your attention as we go through our short program. We also, let's be reminded that this day is not about us. It's not about you. It's not about me who can shout the loudest and scream the loudest. It's all about, like it should be, on the class of 2018. I'm not going to put this in for free. In my opinion, this class is the best group of students from the best school in the state of Alabama. So we ask you, please, let's send them out the right way. Let's send them out the right way. Now, please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem and the pledge. And once again, please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem and the posting of the colors. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Proverbs chapter 4, verses 7 and 8 says, getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. And whatever you do, develop great judgment. To the class of 2018, if you don't remember anything else from today, remember this. Never settle for average. No matter what you decide to do after this day, just make sure you do it with 10,000% of effort. Remember that God will never leave you, nor will he forsake you. He has brought us this far to leave us, and trust me, we have just begun. Remember this, and you'll go far in life. Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you. Thank you for bringing us this far, only to show us that we have much further to go. You have been there for us during those long nights and in heavy hours. Thank you for making a way. Thank you for providing. Thank you for showing us that just being in high school is not the end of the road. God, I thank you and I ask that wherever we go, you are right there holding our hands. In your name I pray, amen.
Good afternoon, NPS officials, faculty and staff of Sidney Lanier High School, family and friends, and last but not least, the graduating class of 2018. These past 4 years have been some of the most challenging times in our lives. However, we made it. We are here today to reflect on and celebrate the accomplishments we have achieved, even when the odds were stacked against us and we were beginning to feel pressure. Being here in this moment is proof we are able to rise and soar. Now we are ready to begin the next phases of our lives, whether it is entering the workforce, the military, or enrolling into a college or university. We have been well equipped by the faculty at Lanier to rise above the challenges and difficulties that life may bring. There were times where we could have given up, but we continue to press forward. Now we stand here today, having reached one of the greatest milestones in our lives. I wish I could tell you that from now on, every day is going to be sunny, but the truth is, there will be some rainy days as you continue to live this life. There will be times when you feel like giving up or giving in, but it is during these times that we must search deep within ourselves and realize we have the strength to endure any challenge we will face. The late Dr. Maya Angelou warned us that we may be shot down with words, cut with eyes, and killed with hatefulness. But she reminded us that like air, we can still rise. As we journey through life, we must surround ourselves with thoughts, people, and creative environments that will elevate us. Class of 2018, we have arrived, and now it is our time to arise.
Good afternoon. Before I begin, I would like to give thanks to God for allowing me to stand before you today, because without him, none of this would be possible. I also pray that wherever life takes you, that you always put him first and know that he is always with you. Now, without further ado, I want to extend my respects to everyone that is seated here today to celebrate and support the graduates of 2018, especially our one-of-a-kind principal, Dr. Williams. I, for one, am more than honored to deliver this speech because no matter what anyone says, class of 2018 is a phenomenal class. Congratulations to all of you. We made it. Just 4 years ago, we walked into the doors of Sidney Lanier High School with the excitement of new beginnings. Through those doors with the intention of one day being here. We walked those halls, new schedules in hand, searching for classes, the new kids on the block. We were embarking on a journey we knew little about, but bravely taking on the challenge. We've watched each other grow and mature in different aspects of our character and appearances, or as we say, glow up. We've gained friends and lost a few. We've experienced moments we'll never forget. Above all, we've obtained knowledge we'll have for years to come. Undoubtedly, we have left our marks. Whether we know it or not, we are a team. And teams stick together. We may not have always seen eye to eye, and we have had our differences. But if any school, JD, Carver, Lee, or PC just so much as whisper about Lanier, we unite as one. Therefore, I go on to say that we came and we conquered, but most of all, we reclaimed the castle. One thing I wanted to make sure to address was Lanier's student creed, mainly because it has been a vital part of our high school career. We've had to learn it and hear it every day via Kirk Davis, and it is much appreciated. The specific line that I wanted to stress is my school will be what I make it. This line couldn't be more true. We are Lanier. Without us, Lanier will be nothing but a building. We set the standard for what the school represents, and I think we've done a mighty fine job. Although this line applies to the school, it can be applied anywhere, in careers, college, and just life in general. They will inevitably be what you make them. It's what you make it. With that being said, the time is now that we take responsibility for what happens after we leave here today. And so I'll share a quote with you by Nikos K. In order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. I believe in every one of you. Greatness is sitting in every one of these seats. It's just waiting to be activated. Not only that, but it takes hard work. Becoming valedictorian does not make me greater or better than any one of you. But I didn't receive valedictorian without first putting in hard work, studying when I didn't feel like it, but knowing I had to. Even completing assignments when no one else cared to. The point I'm trying to make is that you can't always do what everyone else does. It's okay to be different. Let your own light shine. Now, just about everyone has heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, Sidney Lanier's principal, teachers, and faculty members were the best village we could ask for. Dr. Williams has always demonstrated high spirits and support for all of us, and all of us can attest to the encouragement and motivation that we have received from him. Without a shadow of a doubt, Dr. Williams cares for us and wants to see us be great. As for the teachers, no matter how bad we say they got on our nerves, just as much as we irk theirs sometimes, we can never say that they didn't care for us. And though we may not see it now, but one day we will secretly thank them because each has prepared us for life in their own unique ways. Let's be honest. What would we do without Mr. Ellis planning events we'll remember for years to come? Mr. Spears' endearing nicknames, Mr. Tellis's tough love, Miss Hare's down-to-earth vibes, or even Miss T. White teaching us responsibility with those notebooks. And the list goes on. But let us not forget to pay our respects to the amazing faculty who made things work behind the scenes. Just to name a few, Mrs. Mathis and Mrs. Penn hunting down scholarships and opportunities for us, or Mrs. Huntley allowing us to print and utilize the computers when we come in with those last-minute projects, because that was just pure grace. All in all, Lanier's principal, faculty, and staff have helped in molding our futures, and that's what's most important. Lastly, let us be grateful for our parents, because their only wish, it seems, is for us to graduate and become great. They have always been rooting in our corners. As I close, I want to acknowledge our fallen classmates who began with us but couldn't finish. They have left their imprints in all of our lives in some way or another. Although they cannot be with us physically today, they will reside in our hearts forever. And I pray their families find peace. And no matter where we are in life, we will always be poets. I also want to know that I am extremely proud of you because you overcame everything that was meant to cause you to fail. You could have given up when the goings were tough, but you remained steadfast and pulled through it. That in itself is an amazing accomplishment. Furthermore, for those who may not be the proudest of your high school career, you have another chance to make things right. So today, when you turn that tassel over to the left, just remember that this is not the end, but the beginning of a new journey. And as you say your farewells, just remember we're still a team and will always be members of the castle. I love you, class of 2018, and wish you the best for each of you. Thank you.
Testing. Testing.
She gave him that look. Come on, Jay. Let's go, Jay.
Troubles of the world, the troubles of the world, the troubles of
the world. Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world. Going home to live with God.
No more,
No more
weeping and
wailing.
no more,
No more
weeping and
wailing. No more weeping and wailing. I'm going to live with God.
no more,
No more
weeping and
wailing.
no more,
No more
weeping and wailing.
No more wailing, no more weeping and wailing, weeping, no wailing, no more wailing, no more weeping. Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world, troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world. Going home to live with God. Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world, troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world. Going home to live with God. I want to meet my Jesus. I want to meet my Jesus. I want to meet my Jesus. I'm going to live with God. I want to meet my Jesus. I want to meet my Jesus. I want to meet my Jesus. I'm going to live with God. I'm going to live with God. I'm going to live with God.
How many of you know one day we all gonna have to wear that crown? One day we're all gonna have to go through those pearly gates of heaven.
many of you all know, one day we're gonna take off these, one day we'll take off these blue robes and these black robes, and we'll put on the white robe. These students are excited, these students are full of emotion because these students have a story to tell. If some of you all knew some of the things that our kids go through on a regular basis, a day-to-day basis, you will understand why they're so full of emotion, because they definitely have a story to tell. To Superintendent Ann Moore, to our Board of Education members, Mr. Robert Porterfield, Ms. Erica Smith, Central Office Executive members Jabrell White, Vicki Holloway, Ms. Kim Pitts, faculty, staff, friends, chance. Success is oftentimes is what we see, but what we don't see is the hard work that success requires. The dedication, the discipline, the persistence, the sacrifices that are made. Therefore, you must make sure that your behavior, your attitude, your character, you have to make sure that all those things align with the person you desire to be. It starts today. Habits aren't easily broken. God has a special plan for all of your lives, but it's not given instead, it is earned. Work hard for everything that you would like to receive and aspire to be more than what's expected and projected over your life. My second challenge is this: not to allow circumstances to become your character. Sometimes people allow the pains of their lives to become their personality. Problems become their identity, and then they wonder why their lives is always in shambles. Every time they speak, it's to complain. They walk around with a frown on their face. Allow your tests in life to become your testimonies, and allow your storms to become your story. I want you to know that opportunity in life also brings opposition. Trouble and opportunity walk hand in hand. Don't be afraid of failure, because failure is not a destination. Instead, it's only part of your journey. This means that when failure does occur, you must bounce back from it, because it's not the end, but it's only one obstacle for you to overcome. Stay strong, graduates. Stay positive and make the best out of every situation. This year, we lost one of our very own to a senseless murder. We lost a young man who was very respectful, kind, intelligent, and a young man who demonstrated the values that we all strive for in our day-to-day basis. At this time, I would like for the class 2018 and all of our family and friends to join me in recognizing the family of Chauncey Blackburn, who we lost earlier this year. Family, if you will, please stand at this time. Chauncey was set to graduate today, and we just want to take a few minutes to recognize his family with an honorary diploma from Sidney Lanier High School. I also just want to take this time to thank Chauncey family for teaching Chauncey a lot of the values that we want to instill in our own students. Chauncey was very respectful. He understood how to say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. He understood how to say thank you, I'm sorry, please. And so we just want to make sure that we tell them thank you, and we definitely appreciate the job that you did raising a fine young man. Chauncey will always be a part of the Lanier family, and if there's ever anything that we can do for you all, please do not hesitate to let us know. This brings me to my third and final point for you all, graduates. Don't take life for granted. Your life has a purpose to it, and you are destined for greatness. Opportunity will come, and when it does, you have to be sure you're fully ready and fully prepared to take advantage of it. There are things in life that you can't control, but the things in life that you can control, like education, like knowledge, like character, you must make sure you control them. Don't rush through life trying to grow up and be grown. Enjoy living life today. Being grown comes with some problems that you may not be prepared for, so just slow down and take your time. Appreciate living in a house rent-free. Appreciate free power, free cable, free internet, free food. Be humble and appreciative to your parents for those things. So I want to leave you with this, graduates. Make sure in life that you have purpose. When life throws you a curveball and the unexpected presents itself, just remember to stay the course, for you come from a tradition of greatness and you can overcome any obstacles in life. Have a purpose, class of 2018. When so-called friends are nowhere to be found, when people who you thought you can trust turn their back on you, when people count you out, when people talk about you and say things that may not be true, don't worry about what anybody say, just worry about yourself and handle your business, because what God is for you No one can be against you. Have purpose, class of 2018. When there are things in life you just don't understand, learn to sit back and take like a man. For Dr. King said the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but it's where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. Have purpose, class of 2018s. Don't be distracted by the pleasures of the world. There are plenty of people who can testify that the negative consequences of things such as drug addictions, alcohol abuse, poor choices sexually, all lead to a slow death sentence. So don't worry about those pleasures. Have purpose. Live with purpose. Class of 2018, don't worry about what people say about you. Let people talk. Don't worry about what's on Facebook. Put a book in your face and read. Stop worrying about what's in Messenger and take your butts to church on Sunday morning and try to get a message from God. Stop worrying about what people say on Snapchat. Bump Snapchat, bump a Snap Cracker, and a pop. Life ain't about that foolishness. Stop worrying about the nonsense and fulfill your God-given purpose. When you understand this concept, when you learn to master your own fate, when you learn to be the captain of your own soul, you're going to realize that there is no mountain high enough to block you from your blessings in life. My school will be what I make it. Your life will be what you make it. May God bless those who are the blue and white, and may God continue to bless the class of 2018.
Good afternoon. I am Kamaya Williams, your senior class president. Thank you for allowing me to be in this position during the 2017-2018 school term. Today is an important day in all of our lives. As we gather here to celebrate more than a decade of long, hard years of learning, we're surrounded by all the people that taught and inspired us. Parents, family members, and teachers, thank you for being patient and sticking by our side this entire time. Today is one of those times where you take a break and reflect over the years. It goes without saying that this year has been hectic, but we made it. Dr. Williams, because of your tendency, we've started reclaiming the castle with you, and now we're passing the torch to fellow poets to come. We've made a lot of progress, but there's still work to be done. Thank you, Dr. Williams, not just for being a great principal, but for giving us encouraging words and one of your many stories as the years went by. Mr. Ellis, you have done a lot for us, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being selfless by sharing your time and knowledge. I don't know how you do it, but you make it look easy. Room 129 never saw a chill day. Class of 2018, we've made it, but we're not done just yet. Go out into the world, make your mark, be the best you can be. It took Sidney Lanier High School 2018 years to find a class this great. Congratulations.
To Superintendent Moore, Central Office staff, board members, Principal Williams, faculty and staff of Sidney Lanier, alumni, parents, and candidates, I present 194 candidates of the class of 2018.
Candidates, at this time, you may come forward to receive your diplomas. Ashley Shavers. Charity Glover. Alexia Richardson. Ashanti Goldsby. Mercedes Mitchell. Brianna Nelson. Amber Richardson. Jeterica Roberts. Camille Moulton. Kenyatta McCall. Jennifer Aaron. JaClinton Adair. Prestasia Adair. Cameron Adams. Glenn Adams. Ebony Allen. Quantasia Artis. Kawanis Austin. Christopher Baker. Bernicia Ballard. Keandrick Barnes. Eva Baxter. Rosa Barrera Oriaga. Jacoby Baxter. Micah Beasley. Andrea Blow. Arlandis Brown. Jade Brown. Tandria Bryant. Aljavantes Butler. Ashley Caldwell. Aisha Caldwell. Alexandria Capehart. Jaden Carter. Chandria Carter. Kenya Cerizier. Tamarcus Cole. Deltriana Coleman. Yasmin Cortland. Joshanelle Crum Brown. Tamaya Danner. Amari Davis. LaKirkland Kirk Davis. Malcolm Davis. Bethany Deary. Serenity Dorsey. Ezekiel Dudley Cargill. Kanisha Edwards. Rodriguez Ellington. Alexis Ellis. Zakila Ellis. Jordan Felder. Carcelyn Fisher. James Foster Jr. Jamarius Folks. Alan Samuel Galtney. Brianna Gant. LaDante Garrison. DeCorion Gilchrist. Kenshawn Gibson. DeMarcus Graham. DeAndre Griffin. Kasaya Gully. Javante Guthrie.
Dominique Hagler. Alexis Hall. And Tashanae Hall. Danquise Hall. Ethan Hall. Jasmine Hall. Kendarius Hall. Kenya Hall. Amirica Hampton. Martez Hardy. Alexis Harmon. Ashley Harris. Doreen Harris. Kendrick Harris. Maria Harris. Tavares Harris. Isaiah Haynes. Brittany Hubbard. Lakira Howard. Kadarius Hill. Dante Helms. Ariel Hunter. Elijah Jackson. LaDedrick Jackson. Ronnie Jackson. Chandria Jackson. DeAndre Jarrett. Xavier Jarrett. Saya Jennings. Adriana Johnson. Danisha Johnson. Alexis Johnson Hampton. Kayla Johnson Harmon. Taylor Johnson Harmon. Jaquez Jones. Jalen Jones. Christopher Jones. Tatiana Cow. Romy Lambert. Andre Lamont. Shagarian Lane. LaPrecious LaPrada. Jeremiah Lee. Antavius Lewis. Nazir Lewis. Keontae Lindsay. Granique Logan. Imani Lott. Cameron Martin. Quintarius Maston. Kiera Matthews. Shakasa Oliver. Keandra O'Neal. Anthony McCree. Cedric McGee. Jonathan McGee. Leon McGee. Taylor Meredith. Brianna Mooney. Marquisia Morris. Kamaya Moulton. Khalil Munn. Parazetta Murphy. Prentice Murphy. Zaria Murphy. Zaki Nash. Adjunte Oliver. Kendrell Parker. Jewel Parks.
Tatiana Parks. Ashley Parrish. Imco Pash. Shamirical Patterson. Aliana Purdue. Ariana Petway. Yamil Porter. Jaquiata Posey. Jacoby Potts. Destiny Powell. Rodrigo Powell. Calvin Pringle. Miss Shaquille Provo. Alex Pruitt. Kendarius Rice. Shaquaya Dunn. Brianna Hinkle. Asha Shepard. Simone Slaughter. Jemiah Smith. Rion Smith. Taylon Stevens. Taylor Strother. Dennis Searles. Kayla Suttles. DeCorian Taylor. Zykia Taylor. Alfred Thomas. Desmond Thomas.
Quantarius Thompson. Ladarian Thornton. Michael Thornton. Jadasia Timmons. Jessica Timmons. Delancey Tolliver. Jasmine Trewick. Robert Turner. Patricia Wallace. Tatiana Watkins. Talisha Webster. Isaac White. Mikhail White. Asia Williams. Cornelius Williams. Kamaya Williams. Kateria Williams. Shadaria Williams. Tammy Williams. Tyrese Williams. Tira Woodward. LaShonda Wyman. Justin Yancey. And Cameron Young.
Principal Williams, upon recommendation of Sidney Lanier High School, I hereby certify that each of these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for their respective diplomas as set forth by the Montgomery Public School System and the Alabama State Department of Education. It is with great honor that I present to you 194 candidates for graduates with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. You may officially move your tassels from right to the left side.
Good afternoon. My name is Keisha Hawkins Jones, and on behalf of the Sidney Lanier High School Alumni Association, I'd like to extend a most hearty congratulations to the poet class of 2018. Graduates, you are officially leaving the student body. This, your commencement, is by definition a beginning of your lifelong fellowship and kinship with this great, mighty, and humble alumni body. 50 years ago, the class of 1968 became the first integrated class of Sidney Lanier High School, and in honor of my uncle, Arlen Carr Jr., who at the time was too young to attend our great school, but agreed to be named as the plaintiff in a landmark lawsuit that ensured that he, you, and I would have the privilege of walking across this stage and bearing the poet banner. I challenge you to reserve a portion of your skills, your talents, your resources, and most importantly, your heart for linking arms with the poets of every class year, every skin color, to ensure that your friends and future classes will know that once a poet, always a poet, and poets give back. Please raise your right hands and repeat after me. I am a poet for life. I can and I will make a difference. You are officially inducted into the Sidney Lanier High School of Montgomery, Alabama Alumni Association. Welcome to your new beginning.
Please rise for the singing of our school alma mater.